Hey guys, Jag here. Welcome to another Monday masterclass. Welcome to the um, Agency Secrets. Hope you guys doing well and had an awesome weekend. If you're joining me live, come and say hi. Today's one of those interesting topics. If you are a paid marketer, you've been doing the paid marketing for a while. Sometimes the paid marketing doesn't work, right? Some of the times we put an ad, we put an ad copy, we spend a bit of time doing the creatives and all the images, the videos, and all the stuff needed to make it happen. But the Facebook ad or the Google ads or the paid ad doesn't work. Right. So today's topic is all about if you are in that dilemma, if you are in that space where your Facebook ads or where you paid ads are not working, we want to talk about this today. So today's topic is all about why your paid marketing is not working. Let's have a look very quickly. Look, one of the biggest reason, and we talk about this, all the time, that if you want to scale your business really fast, if you want to take it to the next level quicker and faster, if you have any client coming to your business and they want to have a quick results, paid marketing is the best way. Right, paid marketing is the best because you can reach out to people you want to speak to. Right, so you have a target market, you can directly speak to them, and you put your offer in front of them. And that's why many people manage to scale their business really fast because that's what they have in place. But some of the times, if you are on the other side, paid marketing is not working for you, and you kind of started to realize it. People or clients are spending money with you and they're coming to you for help, and you do all that, but you don't get results. Like, you're not getting results. So today is all about this. We want to have a look. Let me share my screen, and we get to start with this. So see, one of the things you must know this: if you are in this space where you're doing it for somebody else, and you started doing paid marketing, and you paid marketing alone will not work. And here is some of the biggest reason, right? So for paid marketing to work, so this is what happens, right? So you're gonna understand the client or the prospect psychology before we start doing it. Let's look at an example of this, right? For example, you want to buy a car, right? So you want to buy a car and you're deciding which car you want to buy. For example, your requirement is, hey, I'm going to buy a 7-seater because my family is growing. I'm looking for 7-seater. I'm just looking for a normal mid-size SUV, and I want to start doing it. So what used to happen long time ago, used to happen like this. So now you want to buy a car. You used to be, people walk into different showrooms. So for example, the requirement I have is a car which I'm looking to do. If this was 1980s, this is what people would have done, right? You would have walked into whatever the cars were at the time. Let's look at it. I don't know, Kia was there at the time, but just look an example, right? You walk into Kia, you walk into Mazda, you walk into, you know, this is just 1A, right? I think so. You walk into Merck, you walk into Toyota, right? So you walk into different showrooms and you have a conversation with people. That's what people did. And basically, whoever was the best sales guy or a girl managed to actually get the car, because whoever treated you the best, you kind of gone back to them, even though the car lacked some of the feature you were looking for, right? So you just maintain the, or you manage the relationship. So what value at the time was people did? The value was mostly on their relationship, right? So if you look at it, anybody who had a really good training, like our old car salespeople, they kind of know how to sell it. That's why there are many people out there. At the time, they valued relationship. That's why one of the best car salesperson in the world, in the US, I forgot the guy's name, but he sold more cars than anybody in the world. Why? Because he managed the relation, maintained the relationship. What he realized is everybody out there who kind of changed his car after 4 to 5 years, he wanted them to come back to him, right? So that's what he wanted. So he managed or maintained the relationship after the car was sold as well. Most people, what they do is they kind of just say, hey, we sold the car. That's it. Thank you very much. I'll see you later, right? But what this guy did differently was he always sent a postcard, sent some sort of information, some sort of gift, some sort of something every year to those people who bought the car from him. So after every 3 4 years, when they were looking to buy a new car, they kind of went back to him. So at the time, 1980s, relationship was really important. That's why people managed to. Now, fast forward, 2021 now, if it's 2021, uh, what we do, we are very different humans now compared to what we used to be in 1980s. If somebody wants to buy a car today, what they do is their first point of contact is internet, right? Meaning that they're going to look at YouTube, they're going to look at some sort of, they're going to look at some sort of reviews, right? They're going to look at some sort of platform somewhere where they want to buy a car, and they're going to look at the videos. They can look at the some sort of information somebody was given it, right? So here is what happens. Here is a big catch. If you're trying to play the game exactly the way it was played in 1980s, you're pretty much going to lose, because what are you thinking is people who's walking into your showroom today, they are ready to buy, so they are sort of in a relationship mode. No, it doesn't happen this. The sale or the process to sell something starts when the person think of that, right? Think of something to buy. So if you're doing a paid marketing today, right? If you're doing any sort of paid marketing, what happens is people follow this process. They go onto the thing called internet, right? They go on the internet. That's the first step. They look at these things called videos. They look at the YouTube videos. They look at the reviews. This is what people start. They basically they're gonna do Google your name, right? So if somebody wants to buy from me, they're going to Google my name. They're going to say, hey, I want to buy from this guy called Jack Jessel. Who is this guy? Who is this guy? And they're going to Google my name. And what's going to happen is when somebody's going to Google my name, they're going to see a lot of YouTube videos like these ones. They're going to look at a lot of reviews. They're going to look at the Facebook page. They're going to look at Instagram. They're going to look at LinkedIn, right? They're going to look at everything. They're going to look at all that, which is kind of related to this guy called Jack Jessel. They're going to look at everything. Why people are doing this, right? In the past, the information exchange happened when people interacted with each other. That's how information exchange happened, right? There was no internet. The only thing or the only way you could actually exchange information is by speaking to somebody, by physically having conversation with someone, or looking at the magazines, right? Or that's the way people did it. But the easiest way was, hey, just walk into a showroom and have a conversation with people, right? So that's what people did. Times have changed. 2021, people don't look at the information by speaking to somebody. What they do is they look at around, they look at Google, they look at other places online. So what are they looking for? What are they looking for? See, they're looking for a thing called credibility, right? This is what they're looking for, right? This is what they're looking for. They're trying to build a credibility, and they're saying that, hey, is this person, these are the questions they're asking. Can this person or this product help me, right? Is he or she is legit? Whatever they're saying, like for example, whatever this person is selling, the product, program or consulting, whatever that is, will it work for me? Right, so that's basically they're looking for. They're looking for this person's credibility. They're looking for this person's legitimacy. They're looking for this person's product and services, and checking out that, hey, does this person have a track record of helping me? So this is what happens when you do a paid ad. So this is the way the scenario goes, right? So whenever you do any sort of paid ad, you, for example, they see you on Facebook. This is the way the Facebook ad happens. You have this CTA here at the bottom, and you have this button, right? So whenever you have this, any sort of call to action, they click on this button and they go into your landing page and they do whatever they need to do. They download something, they buy something or whatever that is. What they do is, while that email exchange happens, while you actually putting it out there, they clicking on this, your name, whatever the name is here, whether it's your business name, whether it's your personal name, and they're doing all this. They're doing all these steps to validate that, hey, can this person help me? Can this person actually help me? They're looking to answer these questions. Can this person help me? Is this person legit? Or this product, whatever they're selling, or can that help me, right? The moment they find out that, when they do, search about your name and everything, and they can't see anything, it's a big no-no. Right? That's it. That's it. There is a big no-no, right? So they look at your ad, they look at everything, but they will not take next step. So that's why it's really important. If your paid advertising is not working, it might have nothing to do with the ad copy. What people do is, marketing works in a logical way, but it is completely illogical stuff, right? Because we're dealing with people. Logical stuff kind of works at the certain extent, which is about 20%. 80% we deal with human beings, and we deal with human being psychology. Because we deal with human being psychology, they're not buckets that you do a certain way and they're just going to do that way all the time, right? So they're not robots, they're human beings, and human beings have emotions and have feelings, have all those things which which robots don't have it. So what we believe, when we are taught marketing at schools or any other places, we taught that, hey, if you change this image to a video, your call to action will improve, right? It might, right? It might improve. All that is a good way of doing it, but it's kind of only 20%. It's only 20% of the thing. We forget the 80% side of which is the psychology of people. And these are the way people do it. So you got to understand humans and the way humans work before you start putting all these things together. The reason people hire you, right? So this is the big one. Write it down. The reason people must be hiring you is not because you are really good in Facebook ads. You're really good in Google ads. You are the SEO champion. The reason people want to hire you is because they don't just know how to do whatever they want to do. If they don't have new clients coming in, they just want to figure out how to make it happen for them. If they don't have a system in place, they want to hire somebody who has system in place, who can apply the system so that things just work smoothly, right? They're looking for certainty. That's why they hire people like you. If they just want to hire people who do a Facebook ads better, they're just going to go hire somebody from Upwork, right? Why do they need you? The reason they need you is because they're looking for somebody who give them their brains, give them their mind, give them their thinking, all that what they're looking for. They're not just looking for your typing skills, right? So remember this is a big thing. So when you go in any client's work, when you walk into any people's, any company you want to work with, they're not just looking for technical skills, right? If they were looking for it, they would just hire somebody with that. If you want to be the best in this industry, if you want to be one of those people, you must be getting hired for your thinking. And this is what we're talking about. So 80% of the time in here, when people work on it, they forget one big thing is People do this research on the internet before they want to buy from you. They have all these steps. They're going to snoop around. They're going to look at the reviews. They're going to look at all that to make sure that you are the right person for them. So how do we fix that? What are the biggest reasons to fix that? So the biggest way to fix that, which is the 80% of that, it's called your organic content. Organic content. If your paid marketing is not working, meaning that you don't have organic content online, right? So it's like this, right? It's and it's paid. It works hand in hand. Your paid won't work unless you have organic. Your organic won't work unless you have paid, right? So it kind of work in hand. So you must have this organic content on that. Otherwise, your paid advertisement is going to be very expensive. Means that everywhere you're going to work, it's going to be taking way too much money to convert clients. It's going to take long, meaning it's going to take very long time for people to convert, and also it's not going to be very effective, right? If you don't have organic content. So the best way to do it is have some sort of organic content available for them when they try to go out and trying to find who you are, what do you do, all that. They should have that. So here's my thinking, right? Here's my thinking. We know that people are going to go and find out and going to look for you. We know that this is just going to happen, right? There is no doubt that people are just going to come and buy from you, right? They're going to look around. They're going to Google your name. They're going to search about you. Wouldn't it be nice that you make it easy for them, right? Think of that, right? Wouldn't it be nice that we can just make it so easy for them that, hey, if you're looking for me, everything is there, right? So you make it easy for your clients, make it easy for your prospect to find you. Don't make it harder for them, and don't make your names unique, right? So I want to take you to step number 2, right? So this is the number 1 step. You have the organic content available. The second step is to make it happen is, right? So this is step number 1. You have some sort of organic content. Step number 2 is you make it easy for them to find you, right? Easy. The word is easy. If I know how to write it, the word is easy, right? So you make it easy for them to find you, right? So the why do I say what's easy? Because when they Google your name, they're gonna Google some sort of name, right? So here's what I find with people, right? Their LinkedIn URL is something like, for example, is like effective marketing, right? This is their LinkedIn URL, meaning that linkedin.com/.in/effective marketing, right? On their Facebook page, it'll be something like Australia marketing, right? So this is like this. On their LinkedIn or on their Insta, it's going to be something like SEO AU 1 2 3 5, like this, right? So what I mean to say is everything is going to be completely opposite, right? They're not synced. They're not one. So it's really hard for clients to find them, meaning that if client is searching for them and they say, hey, I'm going to look for effective marketing, right? These are the people I'm looking for. And they see you ad. They want to see the connection between all the content you have, right? So they want to put the content or the connection together. So what is the best way to make it happen? Decide whatever name you want to have, and everywhere on online, doesn't matter where it is, whether it's your website, whether it's your LinkedIn page, whether it's your Facebook page, whether it's your Facebook profile, whatever that is, please make it consistent across the board. It has to be consistent because when they Google your name, everything has to be there, right? Hope that makes sense, right? Because you make it easy for them to find you. You want to make it easy for them to find you. So when everything is there, they Google your name, they see, yes, this person is legit. So make it easy for them to find you, not make it harder for them to find you. Hope this makes sense, right? So let's go back to the first one. Have some sort of organic content. When you have some sort of organic content, people are going to search for you. They're going to find you. What are they looking for? They're looking for this. They're looking for some sort of YouTube videos to tell them, can you actually help them? Right? They're looking for some sort of reviews. They're looking for Facebook page and where they can see the reviews. They're looking for Instagram. They're looking for Google. They're looking for your website. They're looking for LinkedIn. They're looking for all those places where they can see, hey, this person is legit. Hey, this person some sort of product. Hey, this person probably be able to help me. So I don't want them to choose me. I'm not saying to anybody, hey, I'm the best at this. I'm, please, 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 please choose me. No, I'm saying, hey, I'm credible at this, right? I'm credible at this. I've got the results. I can make it happen for them, right? I'm not saying that, hey, just come and buy from me. I just want them to be adding me in their shopping list when they decide to buy. That's my intention. Once I'm in the shopping list, I know how to make it happen to get to the next level where they buy from me, right? So the first intention is, hey, get me in your shopping list first. If you're deciding to buy a product like this, I must be in your shopping list, meaning that my name should be in the list saying, hey, I'm considering buying this. These are the three people, seems to be legit, and I'm going to consider them. For that, for them to get to the next level, these are the content which is going to help them to get to the next level. Means that they're now looking for, hey, has anybody else bought it? So reviews will help at the time. So that's why it's really important for you to make sure that your Facebook page name, your, all these, let's look at this. Everywhere online, whether it's, your Facebook page, your LinkedIn, your website, your Insta, your Google, and whatever the other places are, right? So whatever are left, right? So, every name, URL should be consistent. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for consistent names. That's what we're looking for, right? Because when it is consistent, what happens? When you're going to do Google or somebody else Googles your name, they see it. They see everything in a first page. If you want to try this, put my name there, Google it, Jack Jessel, you'll see first 2 pages or first 3 pages will be my name with my content, with the YouTube videos to everything, right? Why? Because the name is consistent across the board. It is just my name. It's everywhere. My website is jackjessel.com. My Facebook page is Jack Jessel. My LinkedIn is Jack Jessel. My website, Insta, Google, anywhere you do it, it is the same name. So you decide which name you want to promote, and you consistently do that across the board, and they'll help you do that. So if your Facebook ad's not working, this could be that 80% which is missing. Right? You're trying to improve the 20% by doing the ad copies, by putting the leads, by putting all that, which is good enough, which we must do that, but it's not very logical. It's in a marketing world, we must consider that we're dealing with humans. And we need to look at that 80%, which is a psychology, how humans behave. Nobody's just going to come and buy from you unless they see you somewhere else that other people are buying it. They have some sort of relationship. They have some sort of, credibility check online. They do it. Otherwise, somebody would have referred them. That's why it's really important for you to build this credibility, right? So if your paid ads not working, try these methods, try these things in place, and have some sort of schedule every week, some sort of regime or some sort of ritual every week to make sure that you put consistent content online, like the way I'm doing it this one, right? So there must be some sort of ritual you have weekly basis in your business where you consistently putting some sort of content, right? What works the best? There is always must be something once or twice or 3 times a week. That works the best. Don't do once a month because it's just too far. People just going to forget you, right? So it's really important that you put out weekly content. And I promise you, in next 3 months, when you start putting the content like this, you'll see your paid ad will start to work, right? So hope this was useful. Hope you liked it, because it's really important for you to see this, right? It's really, really, really important. If you want to make your paid ads work, you must do these sort of stuff as well, what we talked about, right? All right, that's it for me. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you next week with another secret talk about this. All right, see you. Bye for now.